Sesiones de todos nosotros. Así que con ustedes, Noah Schnapp. Argentina ComicCon, ¡Noah Schnapp! I love you guys. How are you? Welcome to Argentina ComicCon. Please have a seat.
Wow. What the heck?
Wow.
Oh my god. Thank you all for coming. Te amo.
Wow, this is crazy. I mean, how
Yeah.
are you feeling?
Well, I didn't expect to have all this crowd, but I love you, yeah.
Yeah. So you were telling me, is this your first time in Argentina? No.
No, I came here with Caleb and Sadie in 2019.
Cool. And what do you remember from that time?
Oh my god. I was like 13 or 14 and I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you have some time to like go sightseeing? Did you try any local food or not yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool.
But I've gotten to meet all of you guys, and you guys are all amazing, so that's what matters.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, how does it feel to go around the world and meet people that, you know, is a fan of your work, that follow you everywhere? That must be amazing, no?
It's amazing. It's so nice. Yeah, I'm so grateful to have all of you guys be so supportive and so loving, and I mean, it means the world. I love you guys.
Cool. And do you have any fun anecdotes with like fans, meeting fans?
I mean, I think South America has the best fans. Yeah. I mean, you guys in Brazil are close competitors, but I love my Argentinian fans.
Yeah,
so.
And were you expecting the show to change your life so much? Like, were you expecting this when you first auditioned?
I mean, I started when I was 10 years old, and I never expected any of this. So it's so amazing to get to meet everyone and feel the love. And I'm excited for our 5th season coming out this year.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it, like, super anxiously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait. And so you started acting super young. Did you always knew? Ole, ole, ole. Noah.
Thank you. What the hell?
Wow. So you started acting super young. Did you always know you wanted to become an actor?
Yeah, actually, it was always a childhood dream of mine. I always told my mom, like, I want to be an actor, I want to be an actor, I want to be on the screen, and she was like, okay, let's put you on TV. Te amo. And yeah, and then I got so lucky with Stranger Things, and then it's been a ride of 10 years, and now it's ending, which is crazy and sad and hard to say goodbye. But
Yeah, I can imagine. And how is it like to be a child actor dealing with the auditions and also with the rejection? Because that's
With
part
what?
of with auditions and also the rejection, because it's part of going to auditions. Sometimes you don't get the parts.
Yeah,
and
it's
being
hard.
so young.
It's hard to be an actor, but I'm excited. Honestly, now that Stranger Things is over, it kind of opens up the window to do other things and other projects. So I'm just excited for what's next.
Yeah. Is it a particular project you would like to be in, like a film genre or something like you say, I'm dying to play a vampire for something like that?
I don't know. I just want to play meaningful roles that mean a lot to people, and yeah.
It's really wild today. It's really wild. So,
are most of you, is this all like Argentina?
Yeah, it's all
anyone
Argentina.
from not Argentina?
¿Hay gente de algún lugar que no sea de Argentina? All Argentina? Yeah, almost everyone from Argentina, like different parts of the country that came to Buenos Aires, especially to see you, but yeah.
Where? Brazil?
One from Uruguay also.
Oh, Uruguay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. No, so talking about acting, actually, you started super young, and before Stranger Things, you were in a movie called Bridge of Spies, directed by none other by Steven Spielberg. Do you remember something? You were like so young. What do you remember from those days?
That was like the first project I ever worked on, and it was just an amazing experience to get to kind of learn how to be on the set and learn, you know, what to do, and I don't remember much. I was so young. But
yeah. Well, but not anyone can say that it was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
So that's an honor.
Not a bad first start. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And and then Stranger Things. When you think about the audition process and everything, does it seem like a lifetime ago or yesterday?
Yeah. I mean, I was a young boy, and now I'm like 20, so it's been like 10 years.
Wow.
So yeah, it feels like I love you. It's just sad now that like, because it's not just my childhood, but it's like everyone here grew up with it. So it's sad to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. I was actually going to ask you, how does it feel like to grow up on screen in front of people? And you know, you're not a different person.
I mean, it just feels like we're all like this family, because all my fans, or a lot of them, grew up with me and watched me grow up, and I watched them grow up as I met them, and I feel really connected to all my fans in that way. But I'm still not ready. Even though we finished filming, I'm still not ready for it to really be over. I think it's gonna hit me again when the show comes out. And for Christmas.
When did you guys finish filming the show?
What'd you say?
When did you guys finish filming the show?
When did we finish?
Yeah, when did you finish shooting?
We shot it last year, and then we finished in like December, and it was really sad.
Yeah, I guess. And then this in between time, I guess it's a lot of anxiety looking forward to the premiere. Is that right? And what do you expect from the season finale premiere?
What do I expect? Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say, actually, I don't want to get in trouble, but it's a really, I think this season is the most emotional and the most intense, and definitely the hardest I've worked, and I think everyone on the cast has worked. So it's definitely like a culmination of all our work, and just everyone gave their all this season, so it definitely feels like the most we all have to give, and we're just putting it all out there.
Cool. Well, so let's take you back to season 1. You were super young. You go to the audition. How was that process for you?
It was, honestly, I was like 10.
Do you remember it being long? Do you remember doing many times?
I auditioned for Mike, and then they came back and they're like, okay, actually, we want you to audition for this character named Will. And I was like, oh, okay, so I went in for that. And then we did like these chemistry reads where they like paired us together, and I met Caleb for the first time. And then they called me and they were like, we want you to be on the show. And then I remember going there to film for the first day, and then meeting Millie for the first time on set. And then I remember the first time I met her, she had like her long hair. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you, I'm Noah. She was like, I'm Millie. And then she got her head shaved and then came back out, and I was like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Noah. And she's like, Noah, it's Millie, we just met. she shaved her head and I didn't recognize her.
Wow.
So yeah, I remember. Little did we know what this would all turn into.
Yeah, and after the season 1 premiered, how did you cope with the exposure and now being a public figure and the success of the show?
I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, but it'll never feel like real to me. But I'm just every day so grateful that, honestly, that this show can connect with so many people. So many people tell me like, you saved my life, and it's so hard for me to like understand what that means, because that carries so much weight. And I just feel so honored to hold that comfort space for so many people, and just so grateful that this show means so much to people and can offer that escape to so many of you guys.
Wow. And and what would you say is your favorite part of playing Will, for example?
Wow, 7 years. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they grew up with me.
Yeah, there's an entire generation that actually grew up watching you guys, and
yeah, crazy.
Just like you guys grew up on set.
Yeah.
And actually, about growing up on set, I was gonna ask you 2 things first. What is your favorite part of playing Will? What do you like most about him?
I love you. I love that the character Will is just he's such a loyal, like, loving friend. And I just love playing that, tapping into that sensitivity. And I love getting to work with everyone. Everyone on set is so talented, so just getting to bounce off of everyone. And working with Winona, she's incredible. And we really got close this year, and it's been nice to like have her watch me grow up and just I love you. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you guys were all together for the first time, do you remember that day when you were all together on set, working for the first time, the team dynamics? Because I do remember a tape from the casting director saying that they took a lot of work to put the perfect team together, and that you guys were the perfect team. You had the best dynamic. What do you remember for that first day when you were all there on set together for the first time?
Like in season 1? In the first season?
Yeah, first season 1.
I forget the question. The first day was, it was, I mean, we were all just so silly, so we were all just kind of laughing and messing around, and it was amazing, yeah.
Yeah, and then 10 years pass. How is the team dynamic now?
And I mean, nothing between us has changed. We're all still like the same kind of people, but now there's just millions of people watching it. And it gets bigger every season, which is crazy. So oh, you're so pretty.
Yeah, cool. And were you aware that you were playing Winona Ryder's son, and that you were going to be playing a part against such an iconic actress? Were you aware of who she was?
I mean, honestly, when I started, I was like, who is Winona Ryder? And my parents had to tell me, like, Noah, she is an icon. Like, you better do your research. And then I kind of watched the movies, and I mean, I just I adore that woman. Like, she feels like my mother in another lifetime, and I love her. She's the best.
Yeah. And actually, what is super surprising, like, you guys you really look like you're really her, like, you watch the show, and
But it's really interesting, like, because when I started the show, she was more like this motherly, like, role model figure for me, and now that I've gone older, it almost feels like we're kind of just
roles
like best friends.
Inverted, yeah, absolutely.
So it's nice to like have that kind of relationship now, where we can. Te amo. Yes. I will sign it after. Oh wow, there's so many of you. What the heck? Wow. Are you guys excited for season 5? Yeah? Wow.
Love you. So now we recapped a little bit of season 1 and your first days on set, like first year doing the show. Now we're gonna watch a quick clip of you on season 2 and we're gonna recap a little bit of, you know, what happened to your character and what do you remember for that second season. ¿Podemos ver el clip número 2, señor director?
He's lying! He's lying! Will, listen. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Your mom! Your mom! Let go! What is this? Why am I tied up? 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 Let me go! 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 Okay, let me go! Let me go!
Wow. Wow. Do you enjoy watching yourself? Or
what?
do you enjoy watching yourself? Are you hard on yourself when you watch?
I can't watch, but it's hard to watch myself. But yeah, I remember that was my last day of shooting season 2, and it's cool to look back. And damn, Nancy too. It's like the badass with the fire poker. It's a good show.
It's such a powerful sequence, and you know, during the entire season, you are so like possessed by by a demon, and that whole arc is an homage to one of my favorite movies, which is The Exorcist. Did you watch that film? Did they show you that film while working on this?
The what, sorry?
Like the reference to The Exorcist.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, I watched so many clips online of like kids being exorcised. I just went on YouTube, honestly, and I mean, it was. I love you. But yeah, it was great. It's crazy, but this show, the stuff they put my character through is just like never ending.
Yeah.
They just don't give him a break.
Yeah, we'll go through everything, and which is super interesting that you were very young and still on season 2, but you go from being this really vulnerable little kid to becoming a demon. Do you remember preparing for that, training for that? Do you guys have rehearsals? How do you prepare for those things?
I mean, I just spent lots of time on YouTube kind of researching and practicing in my room, and then it was crazy and such an honor that they kind of gave me that. And it's nice because with season 5 they really focus on tying back in a lot of like season 1 and season 2, which has been cool to have these like full circle moments.
Yeah. Amazing. And then on season 3, your character goes through a lot of change. Like, he's so like the one in the gang that wants things to go back to like the way they used to be. He feels bad because everyone's moving on to doing different things. They start dating and he feels like a little bit left out. And still going through the fact that he's connected to the other world somehow. What do you remember from season 3 and what can you tell us about Will during that specific period?
Season 3 was Season 3 was like my least favorite probably for my character. But it was fun to explore the more, everyday human struggles rather than these like crazy supernatural things with the monster. And get to like explore more of his internal struggles with growing up. And yeah, I had the best time filming season 3. So
yeah, and I guess you're in a lot of like dramatic scenes. Like it's more heart-to-heart talks and everything. And that's when I say, wow, like this kid has like an amazing range as an actor. Because in season 1, you're so like lost in the upside down world, more special effects by yourself, feeling the cold, being scared. And then season 3, it's more heart-to-heart talks, drama, crying. Do you remember having a particular hard time during, the shoot of any particular scene in any season?
I mean, the hardest stuff I've done is definitely in season 5, but season 2 was probably the second most intense for me. And I wish I could talk about it, but
but from the other 4 seasons, do you remember a particular hard scene or difficult scene that, you struggled getting through it?
I mean, even season 4, like the scene with Mike in the van was definitely very. It was just like draining because I was crying all day, and it's like people see the scene that's like 2 minutes long, but you do it for like 12 hours. So it's just like so exhausting. Even like the clip, I guess I could talk about it because it's in the trailer. The clip in the trailer where I'm like screaming that you need to run, like it's so short, but we do it for like hours and hours of screaming and screaming. It's like so exhausting. No, it's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer.
No, and regarding the action sequences, like, do you enjoy doing action sequences? Is it fun? Do you guys train? How do you prepare for that?
Who?
For the special effects and the action and everything. Like, is that fun? Do you guys prepare? Do you have a fun anecdote?
I mean, I love that our show like has these huge, big moments that we get to have fun with, and then there's a lot more intimate with the heart-to-hearts, and I love doing both. I mean,
Cool. So you just mentioned season 4, and we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch another clip from season 4, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what your character goes through in that season, which is a lot, actually. So, podemos ver el clip número 4, señor director.
You know, the best angles in life feel like the tomorrow has
How'd you forget about the songs? I mean, since you come here all the time.
I don't know, I just forgot.
Why do you keep lying?
What?
Why do you keep lying to Mike?
I'm not lying.
You're not. You're friends with Angela and Stacy and you come to parties here?
I have been to a party.
For Mom's work. That's not what you imply. I don't think Mike's gonna like that you're lying to him. I mean, this is just old, but when he finds out, he's gonna be mad. I didn't know she was lying to you. You just thought you was gonna be a douche to you all day? I wasn't being a douche. You were. You were rolling your eyes. You were moping. You were barely talking. You basically sabotaged the whole. Well, she was lying to you. Straight to your face ever since you got here. And I've been a total third wheel all day. It's been miserable. So sorry if I wasn't smart. Sometimes I think it's just scary to open up like that. To say how you really feel. expressing to people who care about them.
Wow, that's great. So your character goes through a lot in season 4. Like he's 11's emotional support, but he's going through so much, especially trying to find himself, the relationship with Mike and everything. What can you tell us about that? About your character arc on season 4 in general, and then maybe his relationship with Mike in particular.
What can I say? Oh, about season 4.
Season 4.
Well, season 4 is more kind of Will just exploring his struggles again, more in season 3, like with his personal identity and, you know, being a obvious third wheel to Mike and 11, and just trying to convey his feelings, but he's scared to share them, and then,
Yeah. Cool. And was it a challenge for you to face those scenes? How did you prepare for that?
yeah, it's hard because it's like all subtle undertones. So it's like everything that I did with him had to be like under a mask.
Yeah.
So it was, that's what made it hard, because my character just wants to like say how he feels, but everything has to be like sly and sneaky about how he does it because he's so scared to share.
But that's good acting. People say that acting is actually hiding what you're feeling and then trying for the feelings not to show, because in real life we don't really show how we feel. So that's great acting. Cool.
Yeah, no.
So we're gonna take a few questions from the audience. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. So, calma. Me voy a acercar. Sí. A ver si alguien tiene una pregunta. Sé que todos tienen preguntas. Vamos a tomar 2 preguntas. A ver por acá. Tranqui. ¿Cómo es tu nombre? Vicky. Vicky, ¿qué pregunta tenés? ¿Cómo después de grabar? Cool. So Noah, Vicky from Salta, which is very far from Buenos Aires. Her, right there. She wants to know if you had a good time after the show and in the last few weeks of shooting the show.
Sure, what about what it was like?
Yeah, and you know, how you guys felt.
What was it like? I mean, it was hard. The cast tried to make as much time as we could. We spent so much time together in this last few weeks because we realized it was ending. And then that last day was just, everyone showed up. And it was, I mean, you'll see it on screen eventually. It was sad.
Cool. And was it emotional for you the last day on set? How did you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very emotional person, and so I just was always crying. But not only me, we all were crying, and we kind of all hugged and.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Okay, so shall we take one more question?
Yeah.
Maybe 2? Okay. A ver. Vamos por ahí. Sí. ¿Cómo te llamas primero? Diana. Perfecto.
The flag.
Diana. No escucho nada. Tiara. Decime tu pregunta fuerte porque te juro que no escucho nada. ¿Season favorita? So, Will, Diana right there wants to know if you have a favorite season.
A favorite season?
Yes. From the first 4.
What are your guys? What do you think? 2, 3, 4, 1. I would say maybe 2 or I don't know, 4 or 1. They're all
the first or number 4. Okay, cool. And then just one more final question. Are we good?
Yeah.
Griten, chicas, pues no escucho nada, ¿eh? No. Griten las preguntas. A ver, voy ahí. ¿Cómo es tu nombre?
Oh my god, you guys. Are you guys getting crushed? Are you okay?
So, Agustina right there wants to know if you had to choose one thing that you liked about working on Stranger Things, what would that be? Like your favorite thing of everything?
The people, the cast I got to work with, became like my family, and I'm so grateful that this show brought me to them.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, Noah, unfortunately, this is the time that we had.
Oh, thank
You'll be
you.
back tomorrow for more. We'll talk some more.
Okay.
But let's just say goodbye to the crowd. We're gonna take some pictures with the crowd, okay? And we'll welcome you tomorrow for a second panel. Así que así lo despedimos a Noah con un fuerte aplauso. Noah se va a estar sacando una foto con ustedes, así que pónganse lindos, prepárense. Ahí está. No, we'll take a picture with the. I can have this for you, yeah, with the flag. Is that okay? Is that cool? Great. Fuerte ese aplauso. Ahí está. Este es el momento ideal para el olé, 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 Noah, Noah. ¡Vamos! ¡Olé, olé, olé, olé! Noah, Noah. ¡Olé, olé, olé, olé!
Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Te amo. Love you guys.
It's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. ¡Fuerte ese aplauso!
Que siga fuerte ese aplauso, bien fuerte ese aplauso.